And we are back for another edition of Monday Night Dynamite, AEW's premiere show. I am the JamSaw, and with me, as always, is my co-broadcast partner, Brock Redhead. How you doing tonight, Brock?
I'm good. I'm not going to be my usual self and go on a tangent. I want you to tell us how big this go-home show is going to be with the match card that you know of so far.
Well, it's pretty fantastic. If you recall, tonight we're going to be seeing first Sammy Guevara is coming out, has something to say to the crowd. He's scheduled to face off against Randy Orton for the TNT Championship at Slamtine's Day. We're going to be seeing the women's title being defended in a submission match. So we're going to see Asuka defending against Kris Statlander. We're going to see the Young Bucks versus Jurassic for the tag team titles. They won that opportunity. We're also going to see a mixed gender tag match to see who's going to face Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes at the pay-per-view for the mixed tag team championship. And the show opener is to see which women's team will be facing the current champions, Rear Naked Armbar.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you would please care to explain. So with everything that's going on with Tuesday nights, how shocked were you to hear that Vince and Tommy Dreamer have what we go as a team versus team match for the future of the brand, to where it led to Vince being so pissed that he wanted Finn and Rose to drop their titles, and he wanted you guys to pick two mixed gender tags to go up against each other. Like, how big is that for you?
Well, for me, that's a really big deal because we have several good contenders for those type of things. That's why we're going to be seeing Kenny Omega with Hikaru Shida versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Io Shirai. It'll be a real taste of Japanese-style wrestling tonight in that match. And another match that I didn't really announce, but we're going to see a triple threat Extreme Rules match between Lance Archer, what's his name, Wardlow, and the newly reacquired Jake Hager.
So to see him continue his dominance in the squared circle. I mean, how big was it that you guys acquired him to be back in the inner circle?
Well, I think it was just a way of bringing things back around full circle. Very interested to see the dynamics and see how it will affect the team. I mean, right now we have two members of the inner circle currently our champions. We have our TNT champion Sammy with our world champion Chris Jericho. If only Santana and Ortiz have been able to win that opportunity to go for the tag team championships, I mean, the inner circle could be holding the majority of the gold.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and the fact that this started like a few months ago, Chris Jericho came in with a dream and a vision, and look where it is now. Exactly.
He's been pretty dominant as a leader, as a champion, as a mentor, as a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't question all the awesome things that he has been able to bring to the forefront. It's reinvigorated wrestling.
Mm-hmm. I would agree. True.
Yep.
I do agree. He's got
100%.
the mindset. He's got the mindset that John Cena did. That he knows the people that hold the golden shovel, and it's the crowd.
Exactly. And I mean, he has the talent to back it up, too. I mean,
yes.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He reminds me of a young Eddie Guerrero. So I see him going as far as one day surpassing Chris Jericho and taking that championship, maybe not from him, perhaps for him down the road. But I think big things are going for Sammy. And he's already defended the championship once against Randy Orton. Going to be facing him a second time at the pay-per-view just because Randy Orton's unwilling to let his grudge go.
I mean, think about it too. Styles tried to step up, but it didn't work.
Exactly. Even Styles, like last week, tried to get his nose in, go one-on-one with Randy Orton, but Randy, the Viper that he is, was able to take him out.
Correct.
One thing that he does have to be careful about, though, is being too cocky. Sometimes you can push the wrong buttons and you just go one step too far over the edge, and there's no coming back.
Correct. I mean, I was very impressed with what this man had to say. Came in, said what he needed to. He didn't call nobody out, which is smart because you don't want to make another target right on your back so close to Slamentine's Day.
Exactly. I mean, you don't want to get all the wackos out of the woodwork trying to put some hurt on you before going into a title match.
I mean, and plus against the Viper, you don't want another target beside the Viper's target.
Exactly.
Because then
you don't want to go in with a handicap against something like that either.
Correct. Oh, Team UK!
Yes, we're at Team UK? Team UK versus Sasha Banks and Mickie James, looking for that number one contender spot to challenge for the tag team titles at Slamentine's Day.
We haven't seen these two teams. Yeah, we haven't seen them. So what's going on here?
Well, I mean, I guess they were just waiting for the opportunity. There's been so much chaos and there's so much talent on AEW. It's hard to fit everybody in all the time. But Correct. It looks like instead of going off in their singles direction, Team UK has refocused on tag team gold.
I mean, who are you? Now I know we don't like to play favorites. Every superstar here is valued and everything. But who are you more excited to see back here tonight? Team UK or Team Banks and Mickie James?
Well, I mean, I'm just as excited to see both teams in play, but I do hope that Team UK pulls it out.
Yep. They've actually had a big impact on the women's cross-brand tag division. I feel like they were a threat for like a couple pay-per-views, like 2 or 3 of them.
Exactly. There were like 2 or 3 where they challenged consistently because there was always a number one contender match, and they were always able to get that number one contender spot.
I think they fairly got 2 of them, and then the third one they injured the Kabuki Warriors to get that third spot, and then they were sent back to the back of the line.
Exactly. But Sasha Banks right now putting on a really good showing.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, Paige. Shit!
Yeah, can't hold anything against Paige, though. She's a quick and nasty opponent.
Yes. And a team as crazy as Paige and Nikki, you need a certain connection with your tag partner to be able to mask what they have.
Exactly.
There you go. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Tagging in her partner. Really taking it to Banks in the corner. Nikki going for that neck breaker.
Yeah, so you got to work on the back of Banks because her finisher, she puts her weight down from her back to pull your neck back. Mm-hmm. So that's what I feel like you got to do is work on that mid body of hers. Oh,
this is the opportunity to tag Paige back in. Sasha fighting out of it.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
in her corner. Maybe Mickey's going to come in.
Hardcore country.
Boom.
Whoop. Nice. Damn, Mickie. See, I've loved her since day one when she had her feud with Trish Stratus. Oh, phenomenal.
Huge bulldog.
There you go. I mean, what did you think about that character where she was a crazed fan that was in love with Trish Stratus?
I liked it. I mean, for the time and everything, it worked, you know?
Right. Yeah, that was back when the Divas were never really used to their full potential when they were in the middle of like the bra and panty matches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't feel like that would have worked today. With her interest.
The women nowadays especially try so hard and train so hard to actually perform in the ring. It would be a disservice to them to just put them into those cheap tricks. I mean, the main thing you have to keep in mind, yes, there were some talented wrestlers that were put in awkward situations like that, like Trish, like Lita. But I mean, there were some that, like Candice Michelle, she was not really a wrestler. You know, she was hot.
Tori Wilson.
Tori Wilson, same thing. Stacy Keibler. None of them were really wrestlers, so they needed a way to incorporate them into the show. So these stupid little gimmick thingies that they would come up with would keep them in the public eye, and then when they do their Playboy shoot, would sell more magazines, and WWE would get a cut. You know, and look at what they've done with social media and stuff. Oh, you can't do cameos, you can't do Twitch without going through WWE, so we can get a cut of whatever money you're making doing it. It's like, come on, man.
But yeah, Xavier Woods was big into that, and he was doing stuff with Randy, with Samoa Joe and all of that, and it just stopped him because of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's still kind of doing stuff. He's got up, down, down, but I'm sure it's now going funneled somehow through WWE.
Yeah. Ah, thanks.
Boom.
Shit.
Knees to face. Going for that cover.
Too soon? Yep.
Picking out Mickie, able to get out of it. Sasha gonna go tag in the mixer.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Huge.
Nice.
Press.
Nice. Now, does Stone Cold have the best Luthez press, or is it somebody else?
I do believe Stone Cold probably has the best Luthez press.
Oh.
And I think Triple H has the best spine buster.
Spine buster?
Yeah.
One. And Seth has the best pedigree, correct?
It depends. Hunter does a great pedigree too.
Oh boy!
But, I mean, The Rock does a great spine buster as well. But I mean, to me, a spine buster is synonymous with the game.
Yep. Oh, and I feel like there was a legend that did that for his finisher. Was that Arn Anderson?
Could be.
One of them.
Yeah.
Whoop! There you go.
Nice. Going for the cover on Paige. Is this enough? Nope. Not even on one count.
No. Damn. So I gotta ask you, what did you think of Blood Brawl last week? Where
I really dug it. I was surprised a little bit with Buddy Murphy's victory. I was kind of thinking Cesaro was going to take it away, but you can't always get what you want. Although Retro seems to get it.
Right? And then
Deuce and Domino.
Domino, number one contender.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going into the Go Home show as number one contenders, and in the same night they pinned the current champions.
Yeah.
So I mean, but like me and him were saying, which I think that you would agree, the Usos ran roughshod on that entire division since day one, and the only ones that really got a title match was a Christian and Buddy versus Breezango. I feel like that was the only. So we'll see what they can do against Breezango.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Nice breakup by Mickie James, saving her partner. Nikki Cross taking Sasha to her corner to maybe tag in Paige.
Now, this is not a... now, is this the number one contender for rear naked armbar?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So one of these two teams will face yours at the pay-per-view in the opening bout.
Ooh, boy.
Choke.
So, who has the most successful pins for that title between these two? Have they both not had successful runs?
For singles titles? Yeah, none of these.
No. For the cross-brand tag titles. Because I feel like these two teams have competed for the cross-brand.
I think they have too, but I don't know if they've ever gone like one-on-one. They might have been part of like a elimination thing or some tournament, but I'm not sure if they've actually faced each other.
Okay.
I think Kabuki's beat Mickie James and Asuka before they faced against Team UK,
So this could quite possibly be the debut of Sasha and James for the cross-brand tag titles.
Very well could be. I don't believe they've ever faced for the titles yet.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, elbow to the face.
There you go. What are you going to work on?
Wham!
The
bam,
back.
Thank you, man.
There you go.
Drop
the elbow.
elbows.
Tagging in
Tagging
Mickie. There you go.
Let her get in and get a few licks.
I feel like with Mickie being... There you go. Oh, I thought that was a bridge.
Me too, but still. Very cool.
That was very insane.
Look at the teamwork, man. They're on point tonight.
I feel like if they win, this might be their time to shine.
Oh,
this might be it. Shit!
One fatal blunder. But still, only a 1 count. Paige, man.
I feel like as James being the legend that she is, I feel like her target is that much bigger when it comes to Paige and Mickie.
I know, man. It's a really difficult call to say for sure. I mean, Paige is coming back from injury, is more or less a legend in her own right.
Correct.
So I think the risk and interest is about equal.
Okay. Oh, Mickie getting up. There you go. Forearms. Whoop.
Oh.
Yo.
Bam, taking her
nice.
down.
Going for the chick. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was a mid kick.
Very close. Doesn't quite make it. Working that neck.
There you go.
Not sure that Mickie James is hurt enough.
Nope. I mean, if we look at the bodies, though, I feel like Paige is the most damaged, but Mickie is the most in the head. So
well, they're about equal.
Correct.
Sasha seems to be the worst off for the wear in the head area, but Mickie and Paige seem to have dealt about the same amount of damage to one another, at least so far. But that can all change in an instant.
Yeah. There you go.
Such good teamwork, man. In and out. They're keeping Mickie James centralized, not letting her get a chance to tag to Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
Mickie James very fortunate. I mean, Sasha didn't have enough time to even reach her. Going for an avalanche.
And shit. Fuck. Watch out.
Boom.
Damn.
Hurting herself almost as much as her opponent.
Oh, this might be
calling for that finish. Slapping her face and taking her for a ride.
Damn.
Sasha, not able to make the save. The United Kingdoms will be facing off against Rear Naked Armbar at Slamentine's Day.
I mean, are you pumped to see it? We're not going to pick a winner because we know how that goes. But are you excited to see that?
Based off their performance tonight, I am very excited because they've raised the bar, I feel.
Yeah. Nice. Really I am very excited. Yeah. What did you think of Mickie and Sasha's performance tonight?
they brought 100% to the match. I'm starting to worry that maybe Mickie James just not quite up to task anymore, because she seemed to be more the weak link tonight. She didn't tag her partner in as much as she could / should have, and that really made the difference. You saw how well that Paige and Mickie were tagging in and out, always keeping someone fresh in the ring. That's how you win these types of matches.
And the fact that, a title was on the line, that I mean, being so close to a go-home show, you can't chance anything. And I feel like with that being said, Mickie showed maybe her squared circle age is starting to show, and the rust isn't being shaken enough. And I feel like Mickie really had a problem in WCW when she first came to.
Indeed.
I feel like we had her and Trish, I believe.
Yeah. Now up next we have a triple threat Extreme Rules match. We're going to see Lance Archer, Jake Hager, and Wardlow. Warning in advance, I did not check this Wardlow before I put him in, so his face doesn't look the same as he sees right here. Textures are stripped, but don't worry, in the future he will be back. I fix it after the fact.
Well, like we said, when it comes to that stuff, we can't really get mad at each other with that kind of stuff, because we can't control it.
No,
and we're not that good when it comes to creating stuff. So,
plus, always double check your downloads. That's all. Before you go live, double check your download, because that does not look like the picture.
Damn, Jake Hagar. Damn, he's a beast.
Yeah. He's strong. Lance Archer, too, man. He is a monster. They call him the Murder Hawk.
That's awesome. I love it.
Jake just whipping people around. Boom! Wardlow taking him to the canvas. Lance Archer breaking that up. Biffs it, misses Jake completely. Jake getting the upper hand, taking Lance Archer to the ropes.
So for the people who don't know who Wardlow is, tell us a little bit about him.
Well, I mean, in AEW, he was MJF's bodyguard. He is a very large, strong man. And him and Jake Hager actually have a bit of beef. As you can see, they're sizing each other up endlessly.
Oh yeah, we love 2K. There you go.
All it took was the Murder Hawk getting back in to make him refocus again.
I mean, I always loved Jack Swagger when he was in BCW of 06. Like, I just loved his character, and being a wrestler back in school when I went, you appreciate that style, like him, Chad Gable, Kurt Angle, where they took their wrestling right to the next level. I did not, but you got to appreciate that high school, the amateur wrestling style. So, I know they had a fun thing with him and John Cena back then, but Jack Swagger, in my opinion, was very underused. I feel like he could have went further, in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty crazy there. Wardlow actually using the ropes as part of his offense.
Well, he's got the bat.
Yeah, Jake's got the bat now, and he is going to clobber Wardlow. Oh, does not quite get the blow in.
There you go.
But looks like he's in it. Nope, he can't quite pick up Wardlow either. Wardlow's fighting back.
Shit.
Ooh, drops him right on the bat.
Ooh.
Kick to the chest, and picks him up, and boom, huge gut-wrench suplex. Going for a cover.
Oh, get in there. Ooh.
Not enough to keep Hager down. Lance Archer unable to keep grips on that chair. Now maybe dropped upon it. Ooh, just misses it narrowly.
Damn.
Wardlow
He's
cleaning
running.
house tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't surprise me with a face that looks like one of the androids from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, what's he grabbing? The kendo? A ladder? A table?
Kendo stick.
Kendo.
And the Kraken.
Damn.
Goes for the cover, but Wardlow not going to sit idly by.
Speaking of that, this video is sponsored by Kraken.
My wife loves the Kraken spice rum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the Murder Hawk cleans house, clears the ring, working on Wardlow on the outside, going for something into the ring. A table.
Table. Who's going through the table? Come on,
Ooh.
somebody. Ooh, ooh.
Clubbing the hell out of Wardlow.
I feel like he doesn't like Wardlow.
I don't think any of these men like each other. That's one of the reasons this match was put together, was to give these three an opportunity to just come to blows in a sanctioned environment. Killer be killed, gentlemen. Hager bringing the ladder into play.
There we go. Bring in the tables so we can have a TLC match.
Whoa.
There you go.
Boom, DDT.
Nice.
Wardlow escaping that move from the Murder Hawk. Jake Hager, bang! Dropping to the ground, working that shoulder and neck, trying to get Wardlow to tap.
Come on, Jake. Come on. Come on. Shit.
Going for that cover now.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 1, 2.
Oh, 2 count. Murder Hawk was a little slow getting in. Pitch to the corner. Is Lance Archer going to try to take him up? Nope. Ooh.
Dang.
DDT'd right on that steel chair. Not much hope, it seems, for Lance Archer at the moment. Oh, able to avoid that big boot.
Oh, fuck.
Flying on the face of Jake Hager in the corner. Just a short reach away, but able to fight out of it.
Nice. Nice. Oh!
And a huge knee lift.
Oh, shit.
Huge clothesline putting him down. And then a forearm to the face of Wardlow. Gonna do some old school to Wardlow.
Ooh, perfect. Nice.
Taken down to the canvas, but, I mean, Archer really needs to do something more than just cheap theatrics if he's going to take this match home. Wardlow grabs a hold of him, going for a huge suplex. Stalling. Will he drop him right on the ladder? Oh, real close. Hager able to
Jack, I was
break up
about
the
to say,
count.
don't let that shit happen. Whoop.
Boom.
Oh, shit.
Wardlow taking it back, calling for the finish on Jake Hager. Looking like maybe a jackknife powerbomb incoming. Boom! On the corner of the bat, going for the cover. Only a 2 count. Not able to keep him down. Working that back with the bat. Hager able to disarm him. Going for strikes of his own, but biffing it. Able to disarm Wardlow. Boom! Drops Wardlow right on the bat. And Wardlow rolling out to recover on the outside. What's Lance Archer thinking about with that ladder?
Someone needs to go up.
Oh, busting Jake open in the corner. But Jake, not phased, fights out of it. Jake again thrust into the corner by his opponent. Turning him around, maybe going for an avalanche.
Hey, maybe.
Oh, Wardlow distracting him. Going for that jackknife powerbomb. Boom! On the sledgehammer. Clipped his head on the sledgehammer. Goes for the cover. And I think this is it. And Wardlow is the winner.
Damn, that was very, very fucking impressive.
And it was nasty. The only thing that would have made this better would be if that character model hadn't been scraped.
That's true.
Don't worry. Next match with Wardlow, I got a really good one.
I mean, I was very, very impressed with everything on that one.
I mean, his performance, hands down, dominant.
Yeah.
Definitely someone to look out for.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I was hoping Jake would have more of a presence in this, but he really wasn't.
Well, it doesn't look like he's back to 100% yet. I think maybe the way that he left your show has his confidence shaken a little bit.
Yeah. His last little stint with Kurt Angle would have left anybody in a fucking state that you can't really come back from.
And following that match, we're about to see one of the coolest types of matches that you'll ever get to witness. We're going to see very strong Japanese style of wrestling in a mixed tag match. And this one, again, is for the #1 contendership to face off against Cody and Brandi Rhodes for that mixed tag championship at Slamatine's Day.
Awesome. I'm pumped for this. So when you see this type of match, what do you think of? Like, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
New Japan. Because all of these superstars have wrestled in New Japan. And
even though Kenny isn't a native of that country, he's still wrestled there, and he knows it like in and out.
Oh, exactly. I mean, he lived there for a good 15 years. I mean, he was living and working there for New Japan for years and years. Made a lot of friends, a lot of enemies, like you do in any business like this. But overall, man, it'd be wonderful to see some other New Japan stars jump over at one point, and we may see something like that. But to be honest, I've looked on creations, and so far there haven't been any really decent ones of the superstars that I like.
Mm-hmm. And plus, you gotta admit too that, you know, being an American, or I think he's Canadian.
He's
correct?
Canadian from Winnipeg.
Yeah, so being a full-fledged Canadian going to Japan to wrestle, I mean, that's fucking scary.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he's not the first to do it, and he won't be the last. Chris Jericho did the same thing. Chris Jericho went to Japan, he went to Mexico, or at least southern. Mexico is a country and a city, right?
Yeah. Whoop! Ah, that fucking slap. Oh, Shida. Fucking strong.
Yep, Shida is definitely one of the strongest Japanese women wrestlers out there. Was AEW Women's Championship champion at one point. Working really hard with Io Shirai tonight, who again, Io Shirai also a dominant Japanese wrestler. I was mistaken before when I said they both wrestled in New Japan. I just meant they wrestled in Japan. Only Kenny and Shinsuke have actually been in New Japan. I've never seen a New Japan women's match. I've seen some pretty hot valets they have, but...
working that arm. Jesus Christ.
Io capitalizing so far, putting the work on Shida, but Shida able to kick out.
Yeah. There you go. Get out of it. There you go.
Shida able to maneuver out, but Shirai is very, very quick on the draw. Ooh. Shida able to reverse. Boom! Driving those knees into the guts.
Damn.
Shirai. And a huge pile driver coming up now. Going for that cover. Nope. Drag her closer to the opponent for some reason.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Shinsuke does not even get the opportunity. Shirai able to kick out on her own. Misses those clubbing blows, but able to get backwards with an elbow.
There you go. Take her to your corner. Okay.
Huge kicks driving the knee into the hip of Io. Now going to tag in Kenny Omega. Now, Kenny Omega and Shinsuke Nakamura had some pretty hectic battles in New Japan. It's good to be able to see these two working together again because I think their styles are very complementary. Ooh. Shinsuke able to maneuver out of that and drive a knee into the guts of Kenny Omega.
There you go.
Locking up in the corner. Kenny, big DDT on Shinsuke Nakamura. The artist being tossed into his opponent's corner. Kenny going to tag in his partner. Going to see a double team maneuver here. Boom. Kicks to your face. You basic. Good night.
Yep, that might be it. One.
Only a 1 count.
Wow.
Oh, huge elbow to Shirai. Bang! Hurricane Rana taking Shirai down to her corner. Boom! Knocking her down to the ground, going for that cover. Shinsuke nowhere to be seen. But she's still able to kick out at 2. Another tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. Shida gonna go for a finisher? Nope, just a underhook backbreaker. Going for kicks. Mama said knock you out, but she jumps right up in time for her to tag in Kenny Omega.
Yep.
Kenny looking all cocky in the corner, looking for the V-trigger. Boom! Hits the V-trigger in the face of Shinsuke Nakamura.
It might be it.
Goes for the cover. Only a 2 count so far, folks. Shinsuke, a master of strong style, not easily taken down by a knee to the face, which is very similar to his Kinshasa. Boom! A double underhook pile driver from Kenny Omega on Shinsuke.
There you go.
Kenny tagging in Shida. Boom! Shida able to put her finisher onto Shirai.
Yeah, that might be it.
Shinsuke is out of commission.
Perfect.
And Shida is able to secure the spot at the pay-per-view.
I mean, with what we saw, I feel like Rhodes has what's looking to be a hard time in front of her with facing Shida for that title.
I totally agree, man. I mean, Brandi Rhodes is an okay wrestler, but I don't think she's ever faced anyone quite like Shida.
I feel like Cody could hold his own against Kenny. I'm not quite sure if they are within the same caliber, but Shida tonight proved that she deserves that spot.
Yeah, she definitely proved that she is a cut above the rest.
Yes. Damn. I mean, I'm the person to first admit that I don't know this person and that person, and I always ask you to tell me in the audience about this person. Going into the superstars that were brought in, Shida was not one that I knew of. I only knew Io because of the WWE, but Shida I didn't know, and she was very impressive tonight.
Exactly. Kenny Omega, too, I think until AEW happened, I don't believe you knew any of his New Japan stuff or had seen any of those matches.
Correct. So what do we got going here, sir?
Well, as you recall, a week or two ago, Kris Statlander actually won that #1 contendership to face Asuka for the TNT Women's Championship. So that's what we're going to see here tonight, and we're going to see it in a submission match. So whoever makes the other opponent tap out will be Women's TNT Champion.
Yeah, Statlander went against, was it a 6
I think it was a fatal
8
4-way. I think it was a fatal 4-way.
Yes. Yeah, and Jesus Christ, she was very impressive there. And I mean, do you think she has a chance to stand with the caliber as Asuka here?
Well, I do think so, man. I mean, she proved by holding her own against multiple opponents that she has what it takes to take her career to the next level. So it's really up to her how she stands up to the challenge and what she's going to do to claim victory here tonight. But you just look at the size difference. She's like an Amazonian warrior fighting against a pygmy. Well, maybe not quite that bad, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But again, it is a submission match. It is not a hurt your opponent the most match. You need to make your opponent tap out. And will Asuka give in to this giant Amazonian woman? Only time will tell. Nice.
Oh, damn.
Asuka
Nice
able to monkey. Take down Kris Statlander in the corner.
I mean, Stat is such a beefcake. Like she's huge. She's a meat of a woman, brother.
Exactly.
She's a cut above the rest.
She's a giant. Boom! Whoa. DDT on Asuka.
I mean, I'm married, guys. I'm married, but I tell ya, strong women.
Dropping the leg on Asuka's face.
Yay!
Drop kick to the back.
I'm not being biased here, but Statlander is my choice here. I'm not gonna lie to
you. Well, so far she is dominating the hell out of the match. It's rather surprising.
Asuka's got the reversals, but she's not being very. She's not on the offensive right now.
Yeah, she definitely needs to turn it up a notch if she's going to walk away with the title tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Nice neck breaker.
Huge
Swinging
neck breaker. Swinging neck breaker, indeed.
But reversal.
Yeah. Speaking of the devil earlier, when we were talking about how Asuka is the queen of reversals tonight.
Yep. I mean, she's more on the defensive, but she needs to, like you said, she needs to get her shit together.
But I mean, it could be a question too of just outlasting your opponent too. Like, let your opponent get tired.
Yeah, cardio is always your biggest enemy in any sports match.
Exactly.
Ooh, shit.
Asuka in a world of hurt.
And nice facebuster.
Nice.
Ooh, yes.
Working that leg.
Ooh. Is it getting hot in here, boys? That was sexy. Let me tell you.
Asuka able to fight out of it, though. And has a comeback.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Boom. Huge gut buster from Statlander. But keep in mind, this is a submission match. You need to get your opponent to tap. You can't win by knockout or by pinfall.
Correct. Ooh, shit.
Asuka has that comeback going strong.
Statler's got the finisher, but the comeback could lead to terrible things. Oh, fuck.
Asuka already ready up with a signature. We're going to launch it. Boom.
Fuck.
Working that Asuka lock.
Shit. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Wow, not too many people have been able to fight out of that. If you recall, most of the time with Asuka, even if they're not hurt, one Asuka lock and you're done.
It was the same with Shayna. Like Shayna would always come in red, but just one of those submissions and you're done.
Yep.
Get out of it. There you go.
Statlander trying to go for some maneuver, but Asuka able to fight out of it. Choking her out near the ropes, too close to the ropes, methinks. Oh, regardless, Statlander a second submission, not giving up yet.
Yep, there we go.
Asuka must be asking herself, what do I have to do to put this woman down for good?
I feel like after her lock, two of them, if she went for a pin, that would have been it, but there's no pin here.
Precisely.
Fuck.
Asuka fighting back one more time.
Yeah.
Taking her to the ropes.
Shit, gonna drop the knee.
Boom.
Oh, fuck, never mind.
Looking like a DDT. Oh, no, choke. Taking her down, but she's hooked on the ropes. Ref calling rope break on that one. Asuka fuming because she's still not able to keep this behemoth down. Definitely putting up more of a challenge than anyone else Asuka has faced so far.
I would agree on that. Asuka was a person that, no matter what match she was in, it was smart to go with her, but now I don't know.
It's still anyone's game at this point. I mean, they're both hurting. You know, they're very close to being about the same amount of damage each. They both are on the cusp of a signature. Correction. Asuka now on to a finisher. Statlander in the red. Asuka really should capitalize and try to choke her out now.
But they never do. Shit!
Trying to push it just a little bit further. Calling for a finisher. But instead of going for an actual submission, going for the kicks of doom for some reason.
See, that would have been a pin, but...
Yeah, if you were in a match where you could pin.
Yep.
I think perhaps maybe the ref did not explain the rules to this match and Asuka in a way she could understand.
Oh, shenanigans. Shit.
Neck breaker. Working that neck some more, knowing that in order to take her out, she's most likely going to need to do some sort of choke. Ooh, misses the kick, giving Asuka the opportunity to hit her signature, which she does. Yeah, it looks like she's taunting her. Boom! Snap suplex.
Come on.
Knee to
Nice.
the spine.
Nice.
Another kick to that same spine, working that back as much as she can.
I mean, I gotta ask, what would Statlander do to improve the women's division if she were to win the title?
Well, that really depends on how long she can hold on to it. I mean, Asuka's been doing quite well. I think she's defended twice. This is her third title match.
Right.
And look at that, tossing her right back into the ring, not messing around, keeping her on the outside, trying to be legit,
fuck.
calling for the finisher now. And here we go, more kicks again instead of an actual submission maneuver.
It was the same thing with fucking Kurt. He wouldn't go with his proper fucking submission.
Yeah. This game is
Come on, shit.
Ooh, Statlander making a comeback.
So if we're gonna break the fourth wall for a quick second, what's the looks for the AEW game versus 2K22, I believe?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen any real solid stuff about 2K22, and I know that the AEW one looks like it could be fun, but it's going to be more arcadey.
Oh.
I mean, it can be fun, like the old NWO games and WCW games. They were more arcadey, but I mean, I kind of like this type of wrestling. You know, it's more simulatable. Still fun to play. I like doing the maneuvers and things myself when I play.
Yeah. Nice.
I just hope that when 2K22 comes out, that it works as well as 2K19 did, where I can actually download and run stuff and not have things stripped or weird, huge white backgrounds. Oh, and a tap out.
Nice.
Asuka able to retain her women's championship, TNT championship.
I mean, I was really hoping Statlander would take it, but
she came real close, bud. She came real close.
So close. Were you scared? Were you nervous?
A little bit, man. I mean, at the same time, I was excited because I love seeing new blood coming up. It's one of the reasons why I liked having Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
She's so new and everything, and I think she's going to do big things. And I mean, here in AEW / before that WCW,
correct,
she's pretty much been the women's champion all year.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, she has lost the belt twice, but regained it like the following week.
Correct. So up next is our main event, I believe.
Yeah, it is the main event. We're going to see Team Jurassic Express, who won in their ladder match against Santana and Ortiz for that #1 contendership spot, to face off against the Young Bucks for the World Tag Team Championships.
Damn.
I mean, I gotta say, man, like, both teams have been really impressive. Jungle Boy Jack Perry and Luchasaurus make quite the pair. Of course, Nick and Matt Jackson, shades of like young Hardy Boys. You know, I get a lot of Hardy Boy vibes, but with a little bit of Shawn Michaels, you know, sprinkled in there. I'm absolutely certain that this will be the match of the night, and maybe even a candidature for match of the year. The animosity between these two, the fact that the Young Bucks have been able to hold on to those titles since we rebranded to AEW. No one has been able to take those belts from them.
Correct.
So I'm looking very much forward to seeing what they have to bring to the table tonight.
I mean, do these two pose a threat to the legacy of the Young Bucks?
Well, I think that they do. I mean, they've busted their asses to get here. They've climbed every obstacle that we've put in their way. just earning this spot means they're worthy of the titles, but I mean, you have to work for it. Young Bucks are no slouches. I'm sure we're going to see some fucking crazy spots tonight because they're spot monkeys to the core. But it'll be a fantastic showing on both sides. I mean, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, very much influenced by the Hardy Boys and Jeff Hardy in particular. Loves doing high-flying maneuvers and stuff. Luchasaurus is surprisingly quick and athletic for such a large fellow. And
big-ass man.
Yeah. Together they make a fantastic pairing. You know, it's like they kind of finish each other's strengths.
It's like when the WWE put Ray and Dave together, Ray and Dave Batista.
Yep, or Ray
it's
and
like
Big
that,
Show.
or Chris Jericho and Big Show.
Yep. Jericho.
So, like I was saying about people who went across the seas to compete and everything, the Young Bucks did too, correct?
Yes. I mean, they did Ring of Honor for a while, but they also did go to New Japan. They joined the Bullet Club, so they were all a part of that scene for quite some time out there.
I mean, if you go into a business with New Japan blood in you when you are an American or, say, a Canadian, what does that do for your repertoire?
Well, it gives you a lot more to use. You know, there are different schools of thought. And being out in those different environments, you pick up and you learn stuff. That's why you have a Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's style isn't all American or even all Canadian style wrestling. He does some high diving stuff. He does some deep submission stuff. So he's a mixture of technical, high flying, and muscular. And that's kind of what these guys are going for. They don't want to be known as, oh, I'm just the high flyer guy, or oh, I'm just the bruiserweight. You know, they really want to be able to compete at all levels and impress people with their endurance, their strength, their skill levels. I mean, look at this. How many people could do that? Could you do that?
I mean, when I'm sleeping.
Wow. The ring awareness and then the cockiness to just pose in front of his partner.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Jesus.
Taking him right to the apron, driving those knees into him, but able to reverse it. Nick Jackson making a comeback. Oh, a loop that's pressed from Luchasaurus on the outside. We're up to a 4 count so far. Trying to toss Nick back in. Being blocked by Jungle Boy. Nick tossing Luchasaurus in instead. We're back in the ring. Huge clothesline from Luchasaurus taking down Nick Jackson.
Yeah.
Huge heel to the face. He's up and he's down, and Nick kind of wrapped up in the ropes for a second, somehow magically materializes his way out of it. Oh, but gets clipped by that huge mammoth-sized 22 boot to the face. Trying to put the threats on Luchasaurus. Not real smart of him.
No.
Thinking just those little kicks and a little flip is going to take down the dinosaur. Jungle Boy back in the mix. Huge forearm to Nick. Going to try to keep Nick isolated and in the ring, not allowing him to tag in his partner.
There you go. Tag perfect. There you go.
Jungle Boy actually decided to give him a fighting chance and bring in a fresh opponent.
In fact, he's the one person left. The other Lucha is on the outside recovering right now.
Indeed.
Oh, there you go.
Jungle Boy putting the moves on to Matt Jackson. So far being the dominant one. but not even getting a 1 count for all his efforts so far.
No.
Wow, Matt throwing the powerbomb on the Jungle Boy, picking him up, super kick to the face, knocking him out cold, dragging him to the center of the ring, and then going for that cover. Luchasaurus not moving from his position, having total faith that Jungle Boy will kick out on his own. Not able to capitalize too much on his assault.
Nope.
Ooh. Matt taken down by Jungle Boy, who goes for the cover. 1 count. Punching him again in the face, dragging him to the center. You better not cover after a punch. Lion salt. Now he goes for the cover. Jungle Boy not sure what he has to do, what depths he has to sink to in order to maneuver his way into a victory. Boom. Still working on Matt. Dropped a leg on his throat.
Nice.
Elbow to the face and going for it. Oh. Matt able to reverse out of it. Jungle Boy able to reverse. Matt reversing it again with a heel kick to the back of the head. Wasting time posing, allowing Luchasaurus to get the hot tag and knocking his freaking block off. Picking him up, going for that pile driver.
There you go for the pin.
And Nick able to make the save.
Just barely.
Oh. Clothesline, forearm, and then a drop kick, taking Matt down to the canvas. Picks him up. Looks like he's going for a choke slam from hell.
Yeah.
Boom.
Nice.
Dragging him to the center of the ring. Looking right into Nick's face, challenging him to stop it. Now calling for a finisher. Nick able to reverse out of it. I mean, Matt.
One of them.
Oh, snapping that leg like it's a chicken wing. Huge salt onto Matt. Matt breakdancing for some reason.
Ooh, there you go. Work that arm.
Luchasaurus taking him down on that armbar. Nick not necessary. Matt able to get himself out.
Nice.
Super kick to the Luchasaurus. Goes for the cutter, but not able to capitalize. A lot of back and forth going on here.
There you go in the corner. Ooh.
Huge punches to the face and chest, going for that backflip. Oh, boom! That is vintage Young Bucks right there. Only a 2 count, though. Whoa. Not enough to keep a good dinosaur down. Taking Luchasaurus down again. Just chilling in the corner, catching his breath. Matt thinking to put away this behemoth all on his own, posing some more.
What do you do against a man of that size?
You keep working the back, the legs, try to keep him on the ground. I wouldn't just be running cocky all the time. I'd actually be trying to do something to destroy my opponent.
Right.
Boom. More posing by Matt.
That's what you get.
Going for the cover just to rub it in his face.
Come on, Perry. Come on, come on, come on.
Harry didn't need to. He saw Luchasaurus wake up and kick out on his own volition.
Oh, there you go.
Not today, Matt. Not today.
Oh, double team.
Oh. Matt just too fast for the Saurus. Huge gut punch. Boom. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Going for that cover. Luchasaurus still able to kick out after all that abuse. Incredibly. Luchasaurus thinking he has everything all set, that he's already won this match. And now the fresher Nick Jackson in spear to Luchasaurus. Trying to go for that Texas Cloverleaf. Whoop. Boom. Putting him down. Going into a pin. Rope break in the corner. Jungle Boy, concerned for his partner, keeps coming in, but failing to make the save. Luchasaurus worse for the wear. All red.
No, nice. Bye-bye.
Huge choke press slam. Going for that gut buster. Gonna tag in his partner. No, just gonna stand in the corner. Okay. Denying the hot tag to Matt.
Maybe he asked him if he wanted to be tagged in. He told him just give me a few minutes.
Boom. Huge dinosaur kicks. Boom. Calling for that finisher, interrupting the hot tag. Going for the pile driver right in the center of the ring. Good night. Tombstone. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3. We have new tag team champions. Woo! Team Jurassic Express has dethroned the Young Bucks and is now your new AEW tag team champions.
Damn, I'm fucking pumped.
It was a phenomenal match, man. Huge back and forth. It could have been anyone's game.
I mean, I'm sad we didn't get two titles exchange hands, but I'm glad that Perry got it. I feel like Jurassic Express will do wonders with this title run, and I can't wait to see it.
I 100% agree, and with that, I do want to thank everybody else who tuned in tonight to watch. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for BCW as we see what kind of shenanigans Vince McMahon and the ECW crowd have going on. In the meantime, I am the JamSaw. He is Brock Redhead. We do want to thank you for watching, and have a great night. Peace.
Peace.